Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sarah Mwaura and my whole channel is about my opinion depending on the topic of the day. And today we also have another video and this one is so interesting. Make sure you watch till the end, and if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So today I'm with my guests and I'll give them the chance to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Evelyn Wanjiko. I'm back again to Sarah's channel where our opinion matters.
Welcome, Evelyn.
Thank you.
Yes, my name remains Emeka Chinwoba. I'm happy to be with you again.
Thank you so much and welcome to our episode today. So today we are going to talk about, can you be single and happy? And can you be married and unhappy? Because I see most of the people, they think that being single, maybe you are not happy, or maybe you are the problem, or I don't know, some people, they take being single as a crime.
Yeah.
If I may say, yeah.
When
Because
you
some
get
people,
married, they define.
single ladies, they are so judged a lot.
Yeah,
Even some people, they will judge single ladies without knowing the reason behind it.
So, yeah.
Which I think it's very wrong. And do you think there are some people who are married and are not happy? What do you think, Ifaren?
Okay, for me, my view is that being single, it doesn't necessarily say that you'll be unhappy. Happiness is not being based on being single, married or not. No. You find happiness from within yourself. Whether you are single, whether you are married, it doesn't matter.
What about you, Mike?
Okay, let me start by saying that happiness is a state of mind. You know, people attach happiness to so many things: wealth, car, material things, marriage. But it's a state of mind for me, because you find singles not happy or not being happy, thinking when they get married
They'll be
happy.
Yeah.
When they get married, they found out that they need the pressure around is, where's the child? No children.
Yeah.
When they have the children now, they are thinking of how to build house. They are not. So it's a state of mind. You have to take it one after the other. You take it easy with yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, and allow God to also come and help you. Because whatever we are doing is God that helps us. It's not just on our own, doing. So it's just a state of mind.
And
being
also,
married or not married.
And also, being single, it doesn't mean that that's the end of your happiness. You can be single and still be happy, and it's not happiness is not found only in marriages.
Yeah.
We know there are many people who are already married, but
They are
they are
not happy.
living a hell in their marriages. And also another thing is that it doesn't really say that it's a must for one to be married.
Yeah.
Not all people are meant for marriages. Even the Bible, I don't know if it's Paul who said, when I refer there, that his wish was that if people can try to be like him, he was a single man. If people if he could have wished if people were like him, living a single life, then he could be so glad.
And
And
comes they gave birth to him if everybody is single?
That's why I'm saying
he wish
it's not marriage. Yeah, but marriage is not for everyone. That's why we have even fathers, we have sisters.
Yes.
Even there are some people they're not in.
Some persons choose not to marry.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And they're fine with it.
What do you think society, they judge so much when it comes to single ladies and single men? Like they put
like
more effort on ladies. They put more effort on a lady than men. They think that the lady, you are the problem. You couldn't keep your marriage. Maybe you are married, did not work, and then after you left the marriage, they will think that you are the problem.
You see, what is happening here is that the society has just made it that the man is always right, or whatever
And
he
they're right.
does, the lady should just bear with him.
Which is wrong.
Yeah,
It's
which
wrong,
is
but
Because-
what I expect from people is to ask questions. Before
Don't
it gets
judge,
that
don't
bad,
judge,
before
yeah.
it gets that bad, ask questions, try to know. When by the time you know the reality on ground,
The reason- the
you
reason
can even
for
tell
somebody
her,
being
thank
single."
God you left.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Because you need your life to survive what is
sure.
going on.
yeah.
Dead people don't talk. You can't come and explain the situation anymore.
That's
But
true.
against all odds, we need to be in peace with all men, even your wife. So you try to compromise, you try to understand yourself and move on.
And also when ladies they are the one who are left with the kid, so they are the one taking care of the kid. So most of the time you see it's so easy to notice a lady is single than a man.
Yeah,
a man
sure.
can be single with like 10 children outside.
Outside, no one will
But
know.
because he is not with the children, no one will know that
Yeah,
he is
sure.
single. He is single, yeah. So I think society should not judge, because sometimes you don't know the reason why somebody is
Behind
single.
it, yeah,
You don't know the
sure.
reason behind it, because maybe somebody was raped, maybe the marriage did not work,
Or
maybe
someone is a widow or widower.
yeah.
There are so many factors.
There are so many
yeah.
reasons why somebody is single, and it's not necessarily that she was a bad person.
Yeah.
That's not the case, that she was a bad person, that's why she is single. Sometimes you can marry, do you know you can marry somebody, for you are there knowing this is the right man and I'm here to stay. But for him, he was not serious.
Yeah, he was.
From the beginning.
Yeah, he was not serious from the beginning. And when the marriage did not work, they will concentrate on the lady,
Yes.
that she did not keep the marriage.
Yes.
And they will not know the reason behind it. So I think it's very wrong to judge somebody, that you see somebody who is single, you start judging or you start throwing stone.
Yeah, it's not
And
good.
talking of the single ladies, when you are dating, what is the right age to introduce your children to the man you are dating, if you are single ready?
Okay, for me, I think the right time, it's when both of you have come into terms.
What if you yourself,
If-
you think he have come into terms and he is not there? Do you know some men they are like that?
Now that can be a bit tricky.
Because I hear many people saying that
Yeah.
I cannot introduce my children to the man I'm dating, or there is a age gap, or there is a time when you are supposed to introduce the children to
Let me
the
see.
man.
To your children.
Let's
or
say I'm a single
parents?
mom.
Okay,
their-
okay,
No,
okay.
I'm a single
Okay,
mom.
single mom, okay.
And I'm started dating. What is the right time to introduce that man to the children?
For me, I want to believe that it depends on the age of the children, one. And the person you are, going out with must have been coming to the house. The children are seeing the people coming to your house. And
At what time? That's what we want to know. At what time?
what time?
Because
Yeah, even
sometimes
coming to the house
you
at
can
what time?
date somebody. For you think that now I want to settle down, and for him, he's just there. He have not
Then-
make up his mind.
Then
Yes.
you should.
So you introduce him to the children. After some time, he will left. You start dating another one.
it's not necessary when the both of you make up your mind. That's all. Why are you now making it look like you made up your mind? He has not. You introduce it to the children. You will not look why there is no wisdom in that at all. No
So,
wisdom.
no
The
age.
both of you have to come to conclusion that okay, I want to marry you now. You have children. Okay, yes, I'm okay with them. First of all, there should be acceptance from the children.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
they should like the man that is coming to marry their
Their
mom.
mom.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear some people, they say that they cannot introduce the guy to the children unless the guy prove himself that he is ready to settle.
That is
But
it. That is the truth, because the children should begin to like the man first.
For me,
Just
I think
without
before,
being
even
the
before
father.
you yourself make that decision that I will settle with him, I think it's good to introduce him to the children.
Yeah.
You introduce him to the children, so at least you can
They
see
get used and they
the
start
chemistry.
building the bond.
No, the fact is when the person begins to come to the house, that's how the person will come to the house. That's why I say it depends on the age of the children. Because some children will say, Mommy, we like this man. They will even they will talk you into it. Even when you are thinking, let me hold on, they will talk you into it.
So it's
because they
good.
also want you to be happy.
Yeah, so it's good to introduce the guy to the children.
Yes, and
Yeah,
now,
it's
and there's
good,
something
it's
else. Do you know, children, it depends what I say, it depends on the age. You can be on your own. They will now think you are annoyed. You are not happy. You are just lonely. The children are just playing. They will say, let's go and meet mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy, get us another daddy. You know, that kind of a thing. Yes, they can even make you to think
They can push you
along.
to
Yes,
that.
like how
They
is
want a
that
father
this year?
figure
Wow,
in the
yes,
house.
someone that could just come, do your assignment, pressure, not only you doing everything, go to market, cook, take care of them, bathe them, do assignment, pay school fee. You are just struggling. Children,
Yeah.
it depends on age, and if the child is wiser, like say, Mom, you are suffering too much. I don't like it. I wish daddy is here. Get us another daddy.
Yeah.
They will start pushing you to get us another daddy.
Another daddy.
You didn't plan it, but you know, there's this part of her that is just trying to be strong. Let me just stay for my children. But you find that these children want a father.
Yeah.
That's why
They want a father
that's
figure.
why something might happen in between a guy and a lady. The children will grow up and be asking their mother, where's our
Where's
father?
our dad?
The
Yeah.
society is looking. Let's leave society because
Side.
sometimes I don't want a situation whereby we base our
Everything
on
with
this
the
society. Don't allow
society,
society to dictate for you. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You take decisions. You listen to people that love you around you, your
Yeah.
loved ones. Yes,
Yeah.
you go along with what necessary they are saying that is profitable to you and
Yeah.
is good generally. So it's not bad. You're a single mom or you married and something happened to the man and you choose not to because you want to take care of your children, but your children want someone. I won't say people are not coming. One or two people can come. You might just allow one. But then when the one or two start to come to the house, start being visiting, somehow the children will pick one person from there because everybody will buy biscuits, everybody will buy ice
I
cream.
don't understand. Come again.
So you can bring
you want to tell me
several-
you
you
can
can
bring
get
several
several
men
men.
in the house for children to pick for you.
Not speaking, but the fact is, people will visit you
But those
and
ones,
they will choose to be good.
there is a difference between friend
Yeah, and someone
and somebody
you're
who you are
dating.
dating.
And you think your enemy will come from people you know.
What if the children pick somebody who is already married and he's just a
It's
friend?
just a
No,
friend.
you can just tell them this one is married. They will even understand. No. They will push you to get somebody will evaluate. You see, this life is in such a way that no matter how a man or a woman is,
Yeah.
somebody will love you.
Yeah.
Somebody will like you.
Yeah.
How comes people will now say the ugly ones marry every Saturday.
There's
We
no ugly
think
person.
they are ugly. People, it's the
Yes,
society
not-
that
yeah, that's
that
the
puts it in this
society.
kind of situation. The ugly ones are always marrying every Saturday, and the beautiful ones are at home still
But
painting their faces.
sometimes there is logical about that one. You may see a beautiful lady, she have everything, she have calves, she have everything, but she's single.
She's single. The problem is attitude.
No,
Attitude. Some
not
is
everybody
attitude.
have attitude. Sometimes men, they fear. They think that this one she cannot submit.
It's not fair. The fact is, when we think you cannot submit, prove to us that you can submit.
How can
But
I
there
prove
are men
if you are
that,
not
yeah,
dating?
if you're not giving me time
If
to
you're not
prove
giving me
myself,
that chance to
yeah,
prove myself.
how will I?
You see,
Because they are,
You know,
let me
some
tell
men,
you,
they will be even...
something happened in the Bible between Boaz and Ruth. Boaz said, for the character of Ruth, he will not allow her to marry the second born, that he will love her to marry the third born who is looking more responsible. It's in the Bible. So the society knows there's this people, when you want to marry, they will now say, this family, they are good. Go to that family, they are beautiful, they are good. They can take care of, they can cook. But how will you see some beautiful women, you see them, they look good, but they cannot do common house chores, cleaning, sweeping, to cook.
But it's
But
not a
you know,
must
there
to
are
do
some who
housework.
judge.
It's not a house to do housework.
But you know, there are men who judge just by the look.
Yeah.
They have not tried you yet.
They will not even approach you.
Yeah,
They'll
they have
think
not
maybe-
even approached you.
You see, those ones are still immature. That's how I say it. Whoever you see you love, you approach.
Or sometimes they will date you with not intention of getting you to the altar.
Yeah.
They are just there because you are beautiful.
Yeah.
They want to be
Just want-
seen
Take
with
advantage
you.
of your beauty.
Yeah, they
Those
want to
ones,
be seen with you.
Yeah.
You should be able to differentiate between the major and the chaff, the main ones and the chaff. There are people that are coming for you for marriage, and you know they will.
How
say
will you
it.
know?
They will say it. Several people will say it.
There's some who will even say it, but
There are
they
some
don't
people who
mean
date
it.
for 4 years or 5 years.
No, there
So-
are even some who say my intention for this relationship is that
I'll
we will
marry
end
you.
up to marriage. But
But
you will wait,
no engagement.
1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No, you've not even been introduced to the parents.
when the
You don't.
relative-
Yeah,
So-
and someone is still saying, "I will marry you. I will marry you."
I
What
want
is
to
that?
believe that it's not one man for one woman in this life. If it is one man for one woman, when any of the spouses dies, they will remain. And it's not that you will be there as a lady, one person will just be coming, nobody else is coming. There are
Yeah.
several people coming. Out of them, somebody, there's this serious person, you see that this one is serious. He'll be pressing you. I want to see your dad. I want to see your dad. I want to, and he will buy the ring and be showing you.
Yeah.
Everything around him, take you to their church, introduce you to the pastor. Find out this guy is in a rush to do everything. And it's not like he's not responsible. He's working, he's responsible. He calls you at his break time. He will still call. He will even buy food and send to you. Sometimes he will ask, what do you have for me today? Take this more money, prepare something for me, bring it to my house. I will come to your house to take it. There is this manners and mannerism of a man towards a woman. Everybody will just know that these people will just marry, and everybody will encourage you to go along it. But when the guy becomes
there's some
apart
men
from
in
used to say people that come around to play, you will know by the way they behave.
Well, let me tell you.
Sometimes
there
you
are
just-
some men, they are wolves inside them, but they are clothed with goat.
Let me tell you what
skin.
the Bible says.
They will come with all that. They will come with all that. They will even introduce you to their parents, as you have said. Huh?
Still have
Yes.
bad intention.
But still,
You don't know how many of you have seen that talent. Even parents
it's
are
only
getting
the
used to
mother
it.
can't tell.
If only the mother can talk and say,
Yeah.
this is the seventh one you are bringing home.
Yes.
You see, there are people that are
That's,
known as players. Those
It
ones,
also depends with the way you are brought up.
yes,
How you are close with
Yeah,
your
so
parent, how you...
I want to believe many women, many family face this, situations, challenge, but their children later marry. So it's a stage, mating and dating. You mate and date is a stage in this is sociology. You meet, so it is you to discern the kind of person you want to be with. So we can talk this thing all over and all over again. As I'm speaking now, people are getting married now. So
yeah.
they have passed through these stages, and somebody came and it happened.
Yeah.
Yes, so I've heard people that on their wedding day they said, I won't do again. Why? They found another rich man, and on the wedding day they said this one is not rich. They left. At least I know of my uncle, who a Muslim though. On the Friday they're supposed to join them in the mosque. The lady ran away that the man is not rich. He's a lecturer. He went to go. She now went to follow a politician, a newly appointed SA, assistant special advisor, just special advisor. She followed. the imam there asked my uncle, "Do you wish to marry my daughter now?" He said, "Yes." "You want to marry now?" He said, "Yes." They brought the lady, well educated, also good, married, and they're living beautifully fine today with 3 children or 4.
Yeah.
So it depends. All these things we can say it from now to generations to come. The fact is, when the right time comes,
And you met the right person.
the stage of dating and mating will be overcome. You meet the right person and you move ahead.
But either ways, don't limit your happiness.
Yes, the fact
If
is,
you
your
are
happiness
single,
is a stage.
just be happy. It's a stage. If it's meant to pass, it will. If it will not pass, it's meant for you that you remain single. Be happy with that and be content with that.
Because there
if
are
you
some
find
people-
yourself also in marriage, then well and good. Enjoy
Yeah.
your marriage. Be happy.
What if you are not married if you are not happy in your marriage?
That's
That's another
situation.
thing.
You know what I feel that pressure make many people to marry the wrong persons. Pressure. They are pressured into marrying and they're marrying the wrong people. And you
Or
find out that
married with wrong intentions.
you find that they are now in this marriage enduring instead of enjoying it.
But I think for me, those who are not happy in marriage, sometimes it's not because the marriage was not
Working. Before.
I think it's because of somehow pride, or somehow there was lack of communication, because there is no way that time you married there was love.
Yes.
You are supposed to check what make that love fade.
Yeah.
Because if you are not happy in marriage, meaning there is a problem somewhere.
Okay.
And you can, when they say you hold the key to your happiness.
Yeah.
Before I never understood the meaning of that well as I understand it now.
Okay.
When they say you hold the key to your happiness,
Wow.
meaning that you can control your mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
If you are angry with something,
Yeah.
you can decide for how long you want to hold this anger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me help you. Whenever you go for marriage counseling or elderly people, people trying to advise you about marriage, they won't tell you to go for rich man, poor man. No, because in those days it's not about what they are
not
going
about
for
wealth.
is be patient. Try to compromise.
Try to understand each other
Just try to be peaceful.
and communicate.
Do whatever it is. Communication is there. Sometimes there might not be communication at home as such because of 1 or 2 issues. You give gap for what, for the person to just heal. Sometimes just common "I'm sorry" can enlighten the romance in the family. Just "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But when you begin to stand on "my own must be done," you're in problem. So I tend to understand that this patience, the compromising, try to understand, try to talk it out. When the person is annoyed, allow him. Later, you can discuss it and talk it out. Have a conversation, Don't argue so much and want to prove a point, trying to bring out the devil in you. The devil will be casted. They will cast the devil.
Yeah.
So you have to, prove your point in a let there be proper conversation. Yes. So don't always hold things to heart. Don't always want to dominate in everything. Try to talk things out. Try to talk. This is how I want this to look, be this I want it to look like. What did you say? Let's have a conversation about it. You talk about it, then 2 of you work together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As for me, I'm not married yet, but I will
You
say.
are not married yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I never knew.
But I will say
Okay.
that which ignited your relationship before getting into marriage.
Yes.
Don't let it die even when you get married. Keep on igniting it.
Okay.
Keep
So
on
you like
igniting
keep
it.
on igniting it for you, right? It's good. Every situation is not the same situation. There are what we know as you have issues in life, challenge of life. You want the guy to be calling you. You want him to be buying you gifts, things. There might be challenges. Will you be able to adapt When it's
Yeah,
not
be
easy.
willing. Yeah, be
it's
willing
not
to
easy.
adapt, yeah.
You need to understand it's not easy for him. Now I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
many people that lost their jobs. The guy lost his job. The lady lost his job because
And
of COVID.
That's what
And
make
they are all at home
that's
doing
what
nothing.
make married
So how
work.
do you do? They now think, okay, what do we do? I have this one small place. Let's go and do what farm. Can you bring yourself down
Yeah.
to
calm
join him
down.
to go and farm,
Yeah.
to feed
sure.
and to sell? Okay, he can make something with his hand. Let's cook. Let's go and sell. I will do the delivery. Will you be able to start cooking with the little you have in your house to sell?
Yeah,
So these things are very important. Hello, baby, this thing, the way the situation is now is very bad. I lost my job, you lost your job. What do we do? But some ladies will say, you are the man of the family. Go and get money. I'm not. You are not caring. You know flower, no gift. But you know the situation. The man wants to, but his hand is tied.
Yeah.
So these things is compromise. You come into terms
You
with
both
each other.
compromise,
Yes, come into terms with each other. And it's just a stage, it will pass away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
to
guys,
pass
what
away.
we are trying to say is you can be in marriage and
happy.
you yourself, you are the only one who can say whether you want to be happy or unhappy in that marriage.
Yeah.
Because in marriage is not a bed of roses. And if you see this thing is happening, find a way to make it work for you to be happy. And still, if you are single, you can also be single and happy.
Yeah,
Don't limit yourself. It's not that you did something wrong. Maybe it was not your mistake. Some people, they will say, because I'm single, I have kids, I cannot date. I don't want what happened to the last relationship to happen now. That is, it's not a must. What you went through will go through at this time.
Yeah.
So for this one, happiness, you yourself, you are the only one holding the key to your happiness. Whether you are single or whether you are married.
Yeah.
You can be married and be very happy. There are so many married which are very perfect because they decided to be happy.
Yeah.
But if you bring pride, you bring arrogance and such things, when you get angry, you don't want to solve the problem. When you see sometimes the financial problem is there, you don't want to go down, you don't want to level your class. That one, you say that marriage is not sweet, or you say I'm not happy in this marriage. And if you see your husband is start moving out, he start cheating, find the reason why. Have that conversation. I think marriage, if you are in marriage, communication is very, very important.
Yes.
So guys, that was our opinion. We don't know your opinion. If you are not happy and you are single, it's because of you. It's not because single ladies are not happy.
It's not of
you yourself, you are holding that happiness for you.
Yeah, sure.
So guys, that was from us. We don't know your opinion. Let us know your opinion. And if you have not subscribed, please feel free to do so. It's free of charge.
Yeah.
YouTube will not charge you anything. You just
Free.
help us.
Yeah, to grow. We grow together.
Yeah. So guys, bye from us. We love you, but God love you more.
Yeah, much love.